Wrestling with the Homies. This is take number 7. WWE is Taylor Swift and AEW is Slayer, according to Darby Allin. But how do the homies feel about that? We got that for you today. Plus, a nice little rewind on Ken Shamrock. This is Wrestling with the Homies. Tap in, baby. Now, y'all know me, the guy who botched the intro about 17 times before I finally got it right. And I don't even know if that one was that good, but that's what y'all getting. AKA same OG, it's your boy Qwan. And if you don't say same the time, you ain't saying that right. And I got my boy with me, my BFF with the locks in the Android phone, Jay Cooley.
The coolest team Android.
Coolest.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
And if we seem like we on one, we are, bro, because it's Freaky Friday. It ain't shit going on Fridays.
It's Friday. Dave and Lil Dicky and Chris Brown.
I just embarrassed myself. I said Rebecca Black. He said no.
I said Rebecca Black. What?
It's Friday. I know you remember that, bro. That was viral when we was like in college, bro.
Yeah, that's way back. Like 15 years ago. Dang.
Way back when I had the red and back lumberjack with the hat to match. Haha. Remember rapping? Wait. I don't know why this just came to my head. Actually, I do know why. It's because I was rapping Notorious B.I.G. But when he said the rapping Duke, daha, like I didn't know that was a thing. There was an old white man named Rapping Duke, and he had a song called Daha.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Ha.
Whoa, he knows it.
That song used to be on the radio when I was little.
I had no idea. Biggie be sliding some things in there, man.
Right, because when he said that, when I heard that line, remember Rapping Duke, daha, I didn't know what he was talking about.
Wow.
I just recently found out that.
I knew exactly what he was talking about, but
yeah, Biggie said a lot of crazy things back in the day.
A whole lot of crazy things. You look so good. I want to get into our first topic. We are not going there.
Oh my God, bro.
Like I said, it's Friday, man. It's Friday. We having fun. This is daily wrestling talk, Monday through Friday. But the Friday shows get a little crazy because don't nothing go on Thursdays besides TNA. But Cooley the only person who watching TNA. We grown.
Qwan, you watching TNA too.
I love TNA. Shout out to TNA. And my boy AJ Francis is killing in TNA.
Yeah.
I want to say nice things about AJ Francis so I can clip it and then post it on Instagram so he can repost us. So AJ Francis, you are killing it in TNA. You having the best career right now post WWE. You are fire. We love you.
Nah, he's really doing his thing, man. It's a great thing to see, man. Shout out to AJ.
Big shout out to AJ. Cooley. What was going on Twitter this morning, bro? I woke up and, bro, first off, Cardi B was beefing with Offset about sleeping with other people. And then out of nowhere, she just announced SummerSlam. I'm like, wait, what?
Listen, man, I'm like, it couldn't be a rollout. I think they're both just losers at the end of the day. Like, what are we doing, bro? It's 7
call Cardi B a loser. Hey, that is Jay Cooley at Jay
Yeah,
Cooley.
Like, what are you saying?
I don't know.
What are we talking about? He's trying to kill another episode. He's trying to kill another episode.
Hey, it's all fun and games. We all making jokes, man. I love Cardi B. Bodak Yellow is fire. Shout out to Kodak Black for making that possible. But yeah, I don't know what Cardi and Offset was doing, man. I don't know, man. But SummerSlam, we here.
Bro,
2 nights.
I'm just shocked by the WWE of it all because they were going back and forth about who slept with who, and then out of nowhere, she's like, "Oh, by the way, SummerSlam is 2 nights, Met Field or whatever. Like, get your ticket." Huh? What?
Yeah, man.
Yo, Nick Khan, he knows how to work with people in the middle of controversy because Sexy Red is coming back to NXT. Sexy Red has had a crazy career for the last year. Like, she got arrested before she came to NXT last time.
Yeah,
Videos came out. She got arrested at the airport and then got out of prison and went to NXT and started twerking. Like,
an entertainer's job is to entertain, man, and to be always in the media, and they're doing a great job at that. And here we are.
Right.
Here we are.
Did you say the WWE of it all? Is that what you said?
Yes, bro. Because
hold on. That girl lingo will really slip up on you, won't it? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like that girl lingo, it'll slip up on you.
Hey, low key,
and you'll
bro.
just start saying it, and then
bro,
say it like it's normal.
I didn't even catch that.
I didn't catch that.
That's why
I
I
didn't
had to
even
bring
catch
it back.
that. You're not wrong, bro.
He dropped that thing in there like a bad bitch, bro. Like
Right.
he said that.
I used to mess with this shorty, and she would always be like, "It's giving." Like every time something would happen, she'd be like, "Oh yeah, it's giving this, it's giving that."
No,
and then one day I found myself saying it, and I'm like, "Wait, what did I say?
It'll sneak up
What
on
did he
you, man.
say?"
You got to be careful. They the new cool. The girls are the new cool. They have the lingo. They doing the things. You look up, you're gonna be talking like your girl, bro. Like you gotta be careful out here.
I love it though. I love it though. Shout out to the girlies. They doing their thing right now. They taking over hip hop.
The girlies of it all, bro.
The girlies doing their thing. They doing it in hip hop. They took over the game. They took over rap music. Now they taking over wrestling. They're taking over everything, man.
And
basketball.
Man. I've had really hearty laughs these last 2 episodes fooling with y'all. So good job.
We are crazy people. We can't help it. We can't.
Yeah.
We can't.
I'm gonna title this. The name of this episode is the WWE of it all.
The
bro.
WWE of it all, because Cardi B is beefing with her mans about having sex with different women, but in the middle of all that, she just tweets out SummerSlam and she drops a whole commercial with Bianca Belair. It was kind of weird. So I was
meanwhile
on the WWE of it all.
Whole time I'm crying that Derrick Rose retired, bro. I'm just like, bro, this is this saddest day of my life,
bro. Let's be real, bro.
No, don't do that.
You wasn't watching Derrick Rose in Memphis.
Yes, I was, bro.
Bro, it's been over.
I was.
It's been over. You gotta accept. Sometimes we gotta accept that our greats, the guys that we love, it's over for them. It's been over for Derrick Rose for a long time.
No. When you really like somebody, man, when it's one of your favorites, you're gonna follow everywhere they go. You know it's over, but you know they still, they have that passion inside of them, and it keeps going. But to see it actually happen is like unreal. It's like, damn,
I feel
really
you,
over.
But nah,
you gonna cry when LeBron retired, bro, and you know he should have been retired.
No, I'm not. All right, so here's the thing about me, bro. Here's the thing about me. When it comes to basketball and the Lakers, I am very loyal to that Laker organization. So I love LeBron right now. If LeBron were to leave and go sign with the Golden State Warriors or the Nets or any other team, I wouldn't give a shit about LeBron no more. I stand LeBron because he's on my team. When did y'all know me, bro? You've been knowing me for years. When was I ever jacking LeBron when he was in Cleveland? I wasn't. I didn't care about Bron.
Wait, so Kobe, is it Kobe?
My favorite player is whoever's relevant right now and wearing purple and gold. That's all I care about is the Lakers. I'm one of those. I love Kobe, but he gone. Kobe not playing
I'm not loyal.
now. LeBron is playing right now.
I'm not loyal to like one organization in the NBA, but I've always followed one guy. Like growing up, it was Shaq and Iverson, but mainly Iverson because he was short and I was short and I was a point guard. He was a point guard, so I like point guards. So.
I feel it. But I got a team, bro. I got a team that I rock with. Same way in the NFL. I might have players that I like everywhere else, but I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan, so I'm going to rep the Dallas Cowboys. Everybody else, I might root for you sometimes, but you ain't never going to see me repping them the way you rep Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose ain't a Laker. He don't play for L.A.
I love Derrick, man.
But shout out to Derrick Rose.
Yeah.
Cooley, did you watch Grand Slam before we get into what we came here to talk about? Did you watch Grand Slam at all?
I watched it, man. It was the first match. First of all, why is Bryan Danielson opening the show? He's champion.
Because we had to close the show with Darby Allin and Jon Moxley. Come on, man.
Like, I ain't gonna hold you, man. It was great seeing Nigel, in the ring after 13, 15 years.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
And for a 48-year-old, he did good. But it was lackluster. It was kind of boring to me until like towards the end. But that's just me. Maybe I shouldn't have watched their old matches before watching this match.
Right.
I definitely tuned into the ROH days, but it was just like, yo, this is a huge difference, obviously. But it was pretty slow.
Wasn't. So it wasn't a great match, but it was dope just to see. It was dope to see in 2024. Bryan Danielson and Nigel still getting it in. That would be like seeing, for some people, I'm not saying that this is the comparison, but for some people, this will be like seeing Ric Flair and Hulk Hogan in the ring together in their primes. Because people look at Bryan Danielson like that, like he one of them guys, one of the greatest ever. The same way they look at Nigel McGuinness like that. Now, obviously, Nigel McGuinness never did it on a real way, like in WWE or anything like that. But on the Indies, Nigel McGuinness is a god, bro. So seeing him and Danielson hook up again, that was great. That was
dope.
great.
Yeah, that's dope. But yeah, the rest of the show,
it was
MVP
whatever. Popped up. MVP.
Yeah, that
was
dope.
Hey, if you want to get an episode shelved, bring up MVP. Every time we bring up MVP on this podcast, that episode never goes out. And I wonder why.
I don't know.
Is it because he called Triple H the homie? I'm
Yeah.
not going there again. I'm not trying to get this one shelved too.
Shout out to MVP, man.
Yeah, he popped up and he said Prince Nana was chucking and jiving. I was like, okay, this is where we're going. Interesting.
Yeah, man. We're going to see where that
Prince
takes
Nana
us.
was out there dressed like R. Kelly. Yeah.
What?
Prince Nana ain't got no fits, bro. He dressed like he just got out of prison. Them big ass jeans with the crown on. Like, what is he wearing?
No. He in 04, man. He in 04. He dressed like the Fiesta video. Like, what?
He dressed like AJ Francis. I'm just kidding. JK, bro. JK, dog. Don't come for me.
Oh, my God. We going wild. We wild.
Anyway, Cooley. Taylor Swift. WWE is Taylor Swift, according to Darby Allin, and AEW is Slayer. And I have the full quote here. Darby Allin says Taylor Swift can sell records, but that doesn't mean Slayer doesn't have a huge following. Our brand of music is a little more intense and violent, and we don't have to change anything. We don't have to try to sell the same records as Taylor Swift. We're kind of in our own world. Cooley, are you digging this comparison? Is that a fair comparison, Slayer and Taylor Swift? Because I don't know, personally, I don't know if AEW will be Slayer to me.
I mean, if it's not Slayer, who are they? You know? But the Taylor Swift comparison, it's good. You know, she's selling out records. She's the biggest superstar right now in pop. But yeah, if to me, it's a great comparison. If you want to compare yourself to some, mainstream independent, why not? It is what it is.
So it sounds like Darby Allin is trying to say that AEW is this really super cool thing that's bubbling on the underground that all the cool kids like, while Taylor Swift is just doing the pop music for the mainstream. And that's not a fair comparison to me, because when you look at the AEW of it all.
AEW of it all.
I'm just kidding. Don't come for me. But I don't think AEW is this cool underground thing that all the cool kids are flocking to. To be honest, the purists are flocking to AEW. So no, I don't think that's a fair comparison. For me, WWE is like Drake. They're making the radio music for the world. The world loves it. Some people hate it because they feel like it's too mainstream, but other people eat it up because it's accessible. AEW would be like someone who is also in the mainstream, but not as much. They kind of focus on the lyricalness of it all. So to me, AEW would be more like a slaughterhouse, bro.
Okay, I see where you're going. So WWE's Pusha T and AEW is Malice. I see where you're going.
No, wait. There we go. WWE is Drake and AEW is Pusha T.
Well,
they focus more on the underground. They got the lyrical ability, but it kind of scares the women when you turn it on.
Bro said it scares the women when you turn it
on. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the same thing. That's exactly who Slayer is, just in a different community. So,
But Pusha T ain't the cool, bubbling underground thing. Pusha T is just like
neither is Slayer. Slayer's old as shit.
He had a couple hits.
Slayer ain't cool no more. Slayer's a very old band, bro. Like, they're not cool.
I don't think Darby was trying to compare them to like the non-cool old version. It sounded like he was trying to compare them to like the cool Slayer. Like,
there's no cool Slayer. They're from their old band. Like, there's no young Slayer.
There has been.
Jesus, we about to get canceled by the Cardi B fans, the Slayer fans. We got anybody else we want to upset on this episode?
Bro, listen, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying Slayer is a band from 1981, right? So you got to. That's what I mean. Like, they're this exact thing as Slaughterhouse. Like, for older cool, but like the young cool kids aren't listening to Slayer. They're from 1981. Like, they got their own new bands. That's all I mean. Slayer obviously has a following, right? Because I know about them. And I don't even listen to that music, but I know about them. So they've been around for years. That's all I mean.
Right. Who would TNA be? If WWE is like Taylor Swift, and AEW is Slayer, the cool band over here, who would TNA be?
Lil Zane.
Yo, yo.
You don't have to make fun of me about it. You know what I mean?
Nah,
I'm trying to make the podcast better. You know what I mean?
Lil Zane was dope.
TNA would be. TNA is like an artist that just they lasted for a very long time. They might not have been popping the whole way, but they just will not go away. Because when you think about it, there we go. TNA is Tech 9.
Tech 9, bro.
That's actually a really good comparison.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's a very good comparison.
Bro, consistent.
Actually, you know what? I kind of like Tech 9 more for AEW. Because Tech 9 goes platinum. People might not notice because they don't listen to Tech 9 because they kind of find the thing that he's doing is a little unaccessible and kind of weird. But Tech 9 be out here going gold and platinum. He be selling records. There's a fan
I like
base
it for TNA. I like it for TNA because he does it silently.
Yeah.
Right? It's just for the people that like him. Like he's not putting commercials for his concert on the radio. You know what I mean? Like because he don't care.
True.
So that's why I like it for TNA. AEW still trying to bring attention to themselves.
Yeah. But at the same time, TNA ain't really going platinum like that though. Cooley watching them.
They going platinum in the streets.
For at least 6 or 7 years, TNA was kind of off the map. They were doing a thing, but nobody was paying attention. Now WWE got them hot again, so we're tuned in again. But I don't know, man. TNA to me is just...
TNA is Tech 9 after he sold out and took the big check.
There we go. He had the press on Lil Wayne's album.
Yeah.
He bodied that, by the way. Shout out to Tech 9. Tech Nina. Anyway, man, I thought that was a dope little phrase by Darby Allin because I get what he's saying. Like WWE is definitely Taylor Swift in terms of you might not like them, but you can't deny that they are doing their thing at the very top. Yeah, I don't listen to Taylor Swift at all. I don't listen to Taylor Swift at all. I can't name a single one of her songs. I'm sure if I heard it, I would recognize it. But I'm a black dude. I'm 30 years old. I ain't listening to Taylor Swift. But you can't deny that she's famous as shit. Every time I watch football Sunday, they're showing me Taylor Swift highlights. Her just in the audience clapping. Her drinking a sip of her soda. They showing highlights of that. That's how famous she is. And that's
wild,
right now, man. They on top. But AEW's doing their thing. Shout out to AEW. Shout out to Darby Allin and Slayer and Cardi B. Don't come for me.
Shout out to Cardi B, man. Shout out to Cardi B.
Anyway, Cooley. Let's get to why we came here. You got a rewind for us. You're taking us back in the past.
I got a rewind. You want to get into it? Welcome to another Wrestle Rewind. Just like Ahmad's intro, I want to go way back. Oh, yeah, check this out. 25 years ago, September 1999, Ken Shamrock, the world's most dangerous man, has his last match in WWE, which was a loss to Chris Jericho in a first blood match on SmackDown. Now, why would Shamrock lead a WWE at the height of the Attitude Era? A year prior, in 98, he had his best year, capturing the IC title, the tag team titles with Big Boss Man, and also the King of the Ring title where he beat The Rock. He was cooking. See what I did there? Clueless, confused, only 2 years with the company and he was gone in the blink of an eye. Ken Shamrock finally revealed that he felt a lack of trust for WWE after events surrounding Bret Hart's departure from the company, the Montreal Screwjob, no creative direction, and Owen Hart's death in 99. Even though he's been away for 25 years, Ken Shamrock recently signed a Legends contract, which is very interesting being he had heat with Hunter back in the day, but I guess we'll see what's next. Qwan, I'm confused, brother. I am confused.
I am too.
Why would I love that.
Right, hey, that was dope, dog. Good job, bro. That was good.
The sound effects. I ain't mad at it.
That was fire. I'm about to go play my tape and just rewind just to hear that sound. But Qwan, why would Ken Shamrock sign a Legends contract being away from the company for 25 years? Like, what's going on behind the scenes? What do you think that's going on behind the scenes?
You want that bag, brother? Ken Shamrock. So we really got to look at what these Legends contracts are, because when we hear a legend signs a contract with WWE, I feel like people in their minds all of a sudden start to think that, oh, this person's going to return and make appearances. But realistically, what's happening is a guy like Ken Shamrock will sign a Legends contract with WWE, And now WWE is making toys and using Ken Shamrock's likeness for the toys. They're bringing Ken Shamrock in for interviews when they're filming these A&E documentaries and all these other docs. So you'll see Ken Shamrock or hear his voice on those. Ken Shamrock might come in for like an appearance or two, just in the audience, like, oh, look, a legend is here. Ken Shamrock, wave hi to the camera. But that's really all it's going to be. We're not going to see Ken Shamrock come wrestle a match or get in the ring or nothing like that.
I mean, he has an 8-pack now, and he's 60 years old. So you never know. You never know. But it is interesting. But I mean, he left in '99. Granted, I was like only 2 years into watching wrestling. I was 9 years old or whatever. So I remember him.
But I don't.
But I don't.
I don't.
So it's crazy to think that he was only there for 2 years, but he made such of a big impact during the Attitude Era. And it's like, so basically,
why.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't feel comfortable with Vince. You know, his security was basically let down. His guard was let down. So he's like, if you can't protect me, I'm out of here, man. Because, like, what did my health? You know, you let the show go on after Owen Hart died in the ring, bro.
Right. So, right. And I actually meant to bring that up on our last episode, but I know you hadn't seen that episode yet, so I'm going to let you see it. But keeping the show going after a guy passes away in the ring is kind of wild, bro.
That's
kind of wild. That would be a reason for me to leave the company as well. So I get why Ken Shamrock left. And I also get why Ken Shamrock still has a lasting legacy, even though he was only around for 2 years. Because realistically, Ken Shamrock was really one of the first MMA fighters that we saw transition from MMA and UFC over to pro wrestling. Yep. It's a regularity now. We see it with guys like Matt Riddle all the time. But back then, that wasn't a thing. Guys didn't go from real combat sports to pro wrestling.
He was the first. He was the first to do it, and I didn't even know he was that close with Bret Hart. Apparently, you know, Bret Hart was teaching him the ropes when he came in, and you know that's how they built that bond. And he was literally about to leave after the screw job, so he was like, "Yeah, I don't know, man, but you know, that's dope."
And Ken Shamrock can still go, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I think
he was wrestling like a couple years ago.
One of the cool things about Ken Shamrock was that he came to wrestling, but he could really fight. Like most of the time, it would be guys from UFC that didn't really do well, and so now they're in. But he did well. He just wanted to do this now, and so that's why we remember him, because it was like it was a big deal, and it was like, no, he can really fight though. So if something really happens, it's gonna get crazy, right? So it was always had that feel when he was in the ring. You know what I mean?
Right. Hey.
He looked just like Ed O'Neill from Little Giants now. It's crazy. He looks just like Ed O'Neill, bro.
No, he don't.
Yes,
What's Cooley talking about?
I'm gonna show you a picture.
I want to see. But shout out to Brock Lesnar too. I know we not feeling Brock like that right now because his involvement in some freaky frog things with Vince McMahon. But Brock Lesnar did it the other way. He was the first guy we saw go from wrestling to the UFC. Yeah. And actually win. Like, he was beating people's asses over there. He beat Frank Mir. He beat a couple other people. And then went back to wrestling. We ain't never seen that. We probably never gonna see that again because
that's
CM Punk tried it and got his ass whooped.
Yeah, man, Chicago made.
Punk ain't had them hands. Yeah, Punk did not have them hands. Is there anybody that does MMA right now that you could see as a pro wrestler, like low key?
As a pro wrestler.
Like, could Conor McGregor come in and be a star in WWE? Because Conor McGregor's only like 5'8". So
nah,
he got the personality for it. Don't get me wrong, but unless he's doing Rey Mysterio type moves, I couldn't see Conor.
He can be like a manager, like a short manager on the mic. He could be somebody manager on the mic, you know. That would be dope. But wrestling, nah, I can't see him.
Is there anybody? Adesanya? Can you see Israel Adesanya as a WWE superstar?
Nah, I can't. Not
him
either.
Hey, to be honest,
John Jones.
Come on, relax. John Jones is washed. I can't, bro. Yeah. John Jones is the most overrated fighter of all time. Yes, I said that.
Okay, all right,
bro. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT.
He was on.
He's the GOAT.
All right.
Was he not on PED?
Hey, man, this is not the time for that debate. This is not the time for that. This is not the time for that debate.
I'm just saying, he was on PEDs. I think the women over in the UFC could fare in WWE more than a lot of the guys. Like, when I see like Rose Namajunas, I see Amanda. I feel like they could do some things in WWE. But the guys right now, outside of the MAGA dude, what's the MAGA dude's name?
Kobe
Covington. Yeah. Outside of him, I couldn't see a lot of dudes transition into wrestling right now. They ain't got the personality. Yeah. Kobe Covington,
He got it.
He got it. He got it. His whole gimmick. I don't think that would work in WWE. He would have to change it up, but hey, he already got the Kurt Angle entrance theme, so he got the wrestling presentation.
Yeah.
Let's run with that. Shout out to Ken Shamrock. Shout out to Ken Shamrock for sure. Anyway, thank you for that rewind, Cooley. That was fun. I did not witness a lot of Ken Shamrock's career because I was too young. And by the time I started watching, Ken Shamrock was already out of there. But shout out to him.
Shout out to Ken Shamrock.
E, what kind of game you got for us? I heard some whispers that we are cutting promos, and I'm scared. Remember what happened last time I cut a promo, bro? I know you remember.
You definitely should be.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Shit. The music started. I'm scared.
My heart sank. I'll go first.
Today we are playing Finish the Promo. So I will give you a choice of two famous wrestlers, and out of their promos, you can choose which one you want to use as part of your promo. What you have to do is end with the tagline. So, for example, if you choose Chris Jericho, or if you chose Chris Jericho, his full line is "You just made the list," right? Obviously. So you have to do a promo and end with "You just made the list." Okay? Who wants to go first? Cooley, you going first?
I go first.
Your two wrestlers you can choose from. Ric Flair. To be the man, you gotta beat the man. Right? Full line, you're right. To be the man, you gotta beat the man.
Mm-hmm.
Or Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh yeah, the cream of the crop.
Ooh.
To be the man, you got to beat the man, or oh yeah, cream of the crop. Let's go. Cooley, it is on you.
So do I gotta revolve it around like a
just
certain?
Do what
hey
you
man,
want to do.
Run a promo.
Do what you want to do.
Run a promo.
This is tough. Okay,
I'll take
it just a week ago.
I'm gonna go with Ric Flair.
I'm
gonna do Ric Flair.
I'm gonna do Ric Flair. Go.
So do I say it like Ric Flair and then I just end with his?
Hey, do the promo, man.
Okay.
I'm about to start cutting promo on your ass.
I am the WWE champion, and nobody can beat me. Roman Reigns, you've been gone for 5 years. Now you want to come back and you want to challenge me? It's not going to happen. To beat the man, to beat the man, you got to beat the man.
Beat the man.
Woo! Woo, that is tough, man. Okay, yeah that's tough.
You gonna have to let go, Cooley. You too pent up.
Man.
You're not free enough to do a promo. You gotta be. You can't be scared to be embarrassed if you cut a wrestling promo.
Yo, that's crazy.
You have to let go of all of the preconceived notions of what you
think. Yeah.
Like. I'm about to cut a Macho Man promo on you.
Let's do it. No, those are not your people.
What is Macho? All right, what we got?
That wouldn't be fair. Okay, Qwan. You have John Cena, You Can't See Me, or CM Punk. I'm the best in the world.
Ooh.
Oh, check this out. I got a thing. Right. I'm about to do it.
All right.
To beat a man, you got to beat the man because the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah, Cooley. You think you can beat me? When I go in that ring, you're nothing next to me. Dig it. Oh, yeah. And you can't see me. You really can't. You know why you can't see me? Because I am the best in the world. I did all of them. Give me the win.
Hey, man. Qwan wins on presentation alone. Hey, he did a thing.
Man.
He did a thing.
I just used all of them.
I can't. Well, yeah, we got to start cutting promos because I can't wait to see. We got to get to where this gets good.
Well, why just be like fire in like a week?
Yeah, we gotta make this a thing because you know I need my get back for sure. I need my back fade.
That is all I have.
Cooley said, "I got your back fade." Ooh yeah, but the cream rise to the top. Oh yeah,
that was fun.
That was fun. I hate cutting promos. I am not a promo guy. I could cut a Qwan promo where I just go on a whole little soliloquy of words. But when I start, I gotta oh yeah and all that. It's like, hey, get a little weird, but hey, I'm gonna do it.
See, that's the part. You're supposed to make it your own. Like all you have to do is say the words. Like your job is to cut a good promo.
Hey.
Like, hey, be yourself, man. Don't try to be somebody else.
Okay. Because realistically, I be cutting promos every day when we doing talks and raw and all that. Hey, that's a promo right there. The show open. No, I don't know. But yeah, man, that was fun. What's your favorite promo of all time, Cooley?
Man, there's so much.
I know I just put you on the spot with that one, but I was just thinking about that cream
it's
of the
easy.
crop.
Even this is before my time. I'm always say it, but the Space Mountain joint with Ric Flair is one of my favorite promos of all time. And then I love when The Rock basically pooped on Canada. Yay, Toronto. I love that, bro. Hollywood Rock was amazing. Man, this is so many. It's so many.
Yeah, it's
but yeah, Ric Flair for sure. That Space Mountain joint was hilarious.
One of the best promos that you will ever see. This was a CM Punk promo, but it was before WWE. Everybody look this up. It was in Ring of Honor. CM Punk won the Ring of Honor World Championship and then signed his WWE contract. On the title, like just sign cut the craziest heel promo. CM Punk was a wild person, bro.
Yeah,
he was
still
wild,
is.
but he was innovative. He was innovative as hell. We ain't never gonna see another like him. Trust me. Nobody. Greatest of all time. I said it. I'm ready to crown him as that.
Whoa, you just turn your back on Daniel Bryan, huh? Yikes.
Because he was a better character than Bryan Danielson, man. Like, Bryan Danielson is great. In ring, nobody touching him. No Dynamite Kid, Bret Hart, Owen Hart, nobody. I said it. Nobody's wrestling better than him. But that's it, though. That's it. CM Punk had the other stuff that Bryan Danielson didn't have.
Yeah.
He can go on that mic and just go. And I value that very high. I value that more than I value the in-ring stuff, to be honest.
Of course.
Hey, it is what it is. Anyway, do I got some fan comments? Let me see what I got. What do I got saved in my phone? So this comment is from the Down Under Matt podcast. So another podcast commenting on us. So yeah, shout out to you.
Salute.
Appreciate you. Salute. He says, the more the days go on, I'm happier for Jay and that he had his moment. But why'd Braun have to be done dirty like that? Cooley, do you agree with this take? Did WWE do Braun Breaker dirty by having him lose that championship?
Okay, so I'm split because, yeah, he lost the championship. He only had for 51 days, but clearly Braun has the future, of WWE in his hands. If not, maybe the face. Perhaps. So he has a lot of, room to fill in and to use. But also it's like he's one of the ones, and we got him the IC title for a reason, and just to lose it to Jay because of he needed it and he's over, and people complaining. It's like, dang, bro, on a random Raw. It's like, yeah. So
yeah,
it's like,
we didn't need to lose the title on a random Raw. Like, come on, man. But Braun Breaker will be fine. I say it every week, and I'll say it again.
For sure.
These wins and losses, don't pay too much attention to them because they don't really matter like that. The minute they want to push the button on Braun Breaker, he's gonna be Braun Breaker again. Look at Bronson Reed, bro. For months, Bronson Reed wasn't doing shit. He wasn't even on a show most of the times. The minute they wanted Bronson Reed to be the man, what did they do? They had him go in there and do 30 type. What's his finisher called?
Tsunamis.
I'm about to say typhoons. 30 typhoons.
The Sylvan.
They had Bronson Reed go do 30 bro, I'm still going to say typhoons. Tsunamis. The tsunami. They had him do 30 tsunamis on Seth Rollins, and now Bronson Reed is one of the hottest in the company. The switch can flip just like that, bro.
Yeah.
Just like that. So the minute they need Braun Breaker to look strong again, he going to look strong. All he got to do is spear Jey Uso through a wall next week, and you're going to be right back on his side. So
facts.
Calm down, relax. He lost the match. He's 26 years old. He'll be fine. He's going to lose plenty more matches. Trust me. He can't go through his career undefeated. Everybody can't be Gable Steveson.
He'll be back.
Did Gable Steveson win every match he was in?
I don't remember his career.
He only had about 2 of them.
I don't remember none of the matches, man. That's crazy.
Right. This next comment is from Fat Boy of the Block. And this comment is a little weird. First off, shout out to your name. But he says, I don't really know how I got hooked on y'all channel. But this is the first good take I've heard y'all say that I like.
Dang, bro, what's up with the? We had a lot of good takes.
What?
Nah, don't sweat that. That's trauma,
Dang,
right? Because see, he gave us a double compliment, but he could not. He couldn't feel good about the compliment because you got hooked on us. So that means you like everything that's happening here, right? So because you can't get hooked on nothing that you don't like.
That's what I was trying to figure out. That's what I was trying to figure out.
And then yesterday, we finally had a take. Hey, good for you, bro. Good for not giving up. I like that. I like that because he said, "Hey, these dudes are terrible," but sooner or later, they're gonna say something I agree with, and I'm gonna be here for it. And I'm glad we got you there, bro.
Right, and that's what I was confused about because he said he's hooked on our channel. Like he said, I don't know how I got hooked on y'all channel, but I'm hooked.
But I'm here.
Yeah,
but this is the first take y'all said that I like.
I know you had to listen to it. I know that.
This is
Fat boy on the block
that I liked. And I responded. I was like, "Damn, we 1 for 30."
Hey, shout out to him, bro. That's funny. Like that is a great comment.
Man. Yeah, shout out to you. Shout out to that name. Fat Boy Off the Block is hilarious.
Sounds like some 80s stuff for sure.
But yeah, when I read that, I just started laughing. I love comments, man. I love comments like that just because it's funny. It's like I'm hooked on y'all, but I hate y'all takes. Hey, all right. He thrives off negativity, I guess. Anyway, Cooley, what you got for us before we get out of here? You know I ask you every episode. Don't tell me you looking forward to TNA or none of that bullshit because we ain't looking forward to TNA.
I'm going to keep it a beanstalk, man. I'm about to put some tea on with some honey and lemon, and I'm about to watch Derrick Rose highlights, man, and cry in the car. And then I'm going to get to the McMahon, finish the rest of the McMahon documentary. But that's all I got, man.
I'm about to watch Derrick Rose highlights and crying.
Yes, man.
Yo, why is Randy in our group chat sending anti-LeBron propaganda? It's too early for this.
Oh.
It's too early. I look at the group chat and all I see is in 2008, LeBron tried to be the MVP. Like, bro, what? Who cares? What are we doing?
Oh,
this is Wrestling with the Homies. We are getting out of here. I got to go yell at the homies for trying to hate on LeBron, man. So I will see y'all Monday. Peace out. Make sure you tap in. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like our video. And we gone. We gone. We gone.